right, so today I'm feeling a little Italiana, and we're gonna have one of my favorite dishes, fettuccine carbonara. That's what we're having, fettuccine carbonara. So my water is salted and boiling. I'm gonna go ahead and add my fettuccine. Adding my pasta. So the most important thing with pasta to me is to get it cooked just right, to be al dente. So I'm going to time this for 12 minutes. While it's cooking, I'm going to start on my bacon. All right, so I rough cut 1 pound of thick cut bacon, or that's what the package says. I guess it's kind of thick. Anyways, to that I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of some diced ham, just because I have it, and I want to add that into my bacon. I'm just going to cook this till it's all nice and brown. The noodles are still boiling. I'm going to turn them down a little bit. I don't boil them on high, about a medium, just to keep a nice boil going. So while my bacon's cooking up, I'm going to tell you about the first time I had carbonara, fettuccine carbonara. And it was actually in Italy. It was in Rome. And my husband and I found this little dive restaurant in the back of nowhere. I found it on Yelp, actually. And I said, oh, well, it's got really good reviews, so let's go to this place. And I'm going to actually insert a picture of us at this restaurant. But so we looked it up. We went there. And when we got there, there was a little bit of a line. Like maybe, I don't know, 12 people or so. So we got in the line. And when the doors opened, the line filed in and we went in. What we didn't realize is that it was a private party. So when we didn't know where to sit, they kind of realized that the restaurant was only open for this private party and we weren't part of it. And so, but the owner was so nice. He sat us anyways, and he served us all kinds of goodies and samples. I asked for his recommendation. He recommended the carbonara, and oh my goodness, it was the best ever. And so I've been hooked. I have not been able to make anything close to that good. I haven't found anything in the States as close to that good, but I still like the dish. So of all of the Italian pasta dishes, definitely that fettuccine carbonara was my favorite in Italy, in Rome. Delicious. All right, so my pasta's almost done. It's got about 2-3 more minutes on it. So then I'll drain that and toss it with just a little bit of olive oil. My bacon is just about ready to drain. All right, one more minute or so on my pasta. I've taken my bacon off and drained it. I've saved the drippings because we'll need those later. And I'm going to start cracking my eggs in a bowl. I drained my pasta, and I'm going to actually pour my bacon drippings over the pasta and toss it. And this is, instead of using like olive oil, I'm going to actually use the bacon drippings so my pasta doesn't stick. Some green peas. I'm going to open those. I'm going to add 2 cups of green peas to the pasta. And then I'm going to lightly toss that in. They're, frozen peas, so they really just basically need to thaw out. Okay, now I have my eggs. Need to finish cracking my eggs here. I have 8 eggs. Now, of course, this is a large recipe. You can cut it in half and do 4 eggs and 1 box and 1 cup, etc. If your family is not as large as mine. Okay, to my eggs, I'm going to add 2.5 cups of cream, heavy cream. So that's 2. I need another 1/2 cup. Very rich stuff, so as you know. There we go. To my there. And I'm going to add 1.5 cups of shredded Parmesan cheese. I can get this open. Whisk all this. Now the thing with carbonara, it's kind of a timed thing. I'm gonna move my noodles back to the heat here. You don't want to fully cook the egg because you don't want chunks of scrambled egg in there. So more or less, you just kind of want to heat it enough to melt the cheese and everything. So I'm going to add that in. All added in here. And then I'm going to just kind of fold it in, and I still have it on a low heat for probably about 2 to 3 minutes. Just enough to get everything blended, heat the egg up, and melt all the cheese in. Because the hot pasta is also cooking the egg a little bit. This is so yummy, I'm telling y'all. Y'all will see, y'all will see. Now I'm gonna put in some fresh peppercorn. Folding my ham and my bacon. This is a very rich pasta dish, but it is so worth the calories. I'm telling y'all, it's delish. Delicious. I'm gonna keep stirring for like 2 minutes here. This stuff is so delicious. If you're used to only having pasta with marinara or Alfredo, then you are missing out. This is such a simple recipe, and it's so creamy and so delicious and so flavorful. And so easy. The ingredients are very simple. So basically I had some bacon, some ham, some pasta, some frozen peas, some heavy cream, some eggs, and some cheese. Little black pepper, little salt. That's all I need, and it's gonna be perfect. looks like it is ready to serve, guys. Seriously. It's that simple. It's that simple.